coronavirus has caused the end of human liberties and freedom of speech. Now there is no more freedom of speech or expressions available to those who wants to give their opinions on coronavirus or on 5G, as a matter of fact. Interestingly, these freedoms were used as a tool to mock Muslims and their prophets and religion. And now when it comes against the agenda of hidden dark forces, it is abolished. No one can put any video material which harms the agenda of the powerful. YouTube and Google is continuing deleting materials and videos which shows opinions and theories which are in conflict with the powerful. It is a rise of dark ages, and anyone who stands against the powerful and asks a question is labeled as conspirator. It's a reminder of dark ages, where such people who stood against church with new theories about science and medicines were labeled as witches, guilty of witchcraft. People with knowledge now cannot express their opinions, and people in seek of knowledge cannot have an access to the information. YouTube and Google is not only deleting videos and contents, but also marketing and publishing material and content which is spotting only one version of powerful. And if you search something about corona or 5G, then the search will be full of praise and support of one version only, and other popular theories and versions will come up in search as conspiracy theory and will be declared as fake, so to question and degrade its authenticity. According to the YouTube new policy, now any content that disputes the existence or transmission of COVID-19 as described by the WHO on local health authorities is in violation of YouTube policies. This includes conspiracy theories which claim that the symptoms are caused by 5G. YouTube new policy is that now any content that disputes the existence or transmission of COVID-19 as described by the WHO and local health authorities is in violation of YouTube policies. This includes conspiracy theories which claim that the symptoms are caused by 5G.
Okay, good morning everybody. Welcome to another day. I'll be honest, I'm a bit exhausted today. Woke up to 5 emails in a row of 5 of my videos being removed from YouTube, and it just gets a little frustrating and it gets a little exhausting, if I'm honest with you. But we're going to continue pushing forward. What's hard to understand sometimes is the policy.
To control humans and human slavery is as ancient as times. It's been the biggest desire of a human to enslave other humans and raise his status as a god. Before the advent of technologies, people were getting enslaved physically, but their minds were free to think and fight back. But then with understanding of human minds, and by understanding how human emotions works in different circumstances, and by manipulating human emotions, mind control techniques were invented. People would worship their religious and political figures, gurus and leaders as a result of mind control. Recently, the mind control was reached at its highest by the media. Mass media is the most powerful tool used by the ruling class to manipulate the masses. It shapes and molds opinions and attitudes and defines what is normal and acceptable. But the real mind control efforts started since the time of World War II, and the CIA even started the mind control project to control the human mind and create soldiers who could do things without having knowledge of doing those. These new mind controlling techniques involved inclusion of the medicines in human subjects, but on pressure, after getting exposed, CIA stopped the mind control experiments. But did the mind control experiments really stopped?
In the wake of World War II, the US government is engaged in a large number of secret medical experiments designed to help win the Cold War. Developing techniques for mind control to create a so-called Manchurian candidate.
Today, neuroscientists are able to read our minds with the help of machines And once they can read our thoughts and find our next steps before even we know it consciously, they can take steps to alter our course, ways, and change our decisions completely as per their own wishes. Neuroscientist Marcel Just and colleagues at Carnegie Mellon University are using MRI brain imaging to decipher what a person is thinking. By using machines, the researchers can read minds and know the person's specific thoughts and emotions. Nothing is more private than a thought just says, but that privacy is no longer sacred.
Okay, Jad, what's coming?
Double homicide, one male, one female. Killer's male, white, 40s.
Set up a perimeter and tell them we're en route. I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks. Give the man his hat.
The future can be seen.
All we have to run on are the images that they produce.
We see what they see.
There hasn't been a murder in 6 years. There's nothing wrong with the system. It is
Perfect, I agree. Murder can be stopped.
How these mind control techniques can work with all humans practically, and its possible relation with coronavirus, I will explore in my next episodes.